Hello, my name is Jakob Gille. I am a composer and music producer, and this time I have a really nice mix consisting of vocals, guitar, bass, drums, a Hammond organ, and a synthesizer riff. I already mixed all the guitars, bass, drums, and so on, but I'm not finished yet with the mixing of the vocals. And this is what I want to do now with the help of the Sonnox Oxford plugins. First of all, let me show you how the track sounds for now without the with the vocal, but without the mixing of the vocal. So as you can hear, of course the vocal is a bit quiet for now, but it has no chance to fight against these other elements or to get through. So we have to do a lot to help the vocal with compression, equalizing, and so on. I want to also show you this part, because here you can see the great dynamic range of the vocal, and this is of course a problem.
Down on the floor, moving down slow, getting down on all fours, down all fours,
Yeah, and so on. Especially if we look at this little yes are really quiet, and we can make them a bit more hearable with the help of the Oxford Dynamic plugin. So here it is. We start with a simple compression. I can access these different parts of the compressor: gate, expander, compressor limiter, sidechain EQ, and the warmth saturation function via the access buttons here. And then we enable the compressor here with the in button. So maybe we start at this part, because this is really interesting. I also quite like it. I solo this part. Maybe we can loop it. And let's have a listen here. So I lower the threshold. So, and now we see compression happening here. Gain reduction going on. So release a bit slower. Oh, this is quite nice. We move on with the expander to make these quiet parts a bit louder. So let's have a listen.
In a line of words, in the morning, hey, with early vision blurred, you were getting easy down on the floor, moving down slow, getting down on.
Let's have a listen here at the quiet parts again.
In a line of words,
it's a bit too fast.
Morning, hey, with early vision blurred, we were spoken, hey, in a line of words, we were spoken, hey, we were spoke of, hey, in a line of words. We were spoke of, hey,
Yeah,
in a
this is
line
better.
of words.
And if we move on here in the louder parts, there are some, yeah, where the singer gets a bit more extreme, and we can catch these peaks with a limiter, of course.
And one more time, and I say, was it getting knocked down? And one more time, and I say, and one more time.
Also maybe here.
Moving down slow, getting down on all fours. Right down, hey, down on all fours. Hey, ah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, this is better. You can also go to the beginning here again. Maybe we loop this part.
Not say, was it getting knocked down here?
And lastly, you can have a look at the saturation function here with the warmth. So this will add overtones, and this will help this vocal a lot.
Not say, was it getting knocked down here? Oh, yeah. Not say, was it getting knocked down here?
If you compare this,
Not say, was it getting knocked down?
again,
Not say, was it getting knocked down?
much brighter, a bit more gritty, a bit more, yeah, just energy. So we can compare this here with the A, B buttons.
Not say,
Okay, this is much louder. So we have to, yeah, this is not a good way to compare it. Maybe I just disable it.
was it getting knocked down here? Oh, yeah. Getting big. Not
Okay.
say, was it getting knocked down here? Not say,
Yeah.
was it getting knocked down here? Oh, yeah. Getting bigger, getting sleazy.
So as you can hear, this is a really transparent compression going on. We don't want too much colorizing going on here. But if we want this, we can of course use another compressor like this 1176 emulation. And maybe we can compare this to what they are doing here with the material.
Not say, was it getting knocked down here? Oh, yeah. Getting bigger, getting sleazy. Yeah. Not say, was it getting knocked down here? Oh, yeah. Getting.
And again with our compressor.
Not say, was it getting knocked down here? Oh, yeah.
So I think this is quite easy to hear.
Not say, was it getting knocked down here?
So there's a much of coloration going on.
Not say,
Yeah.
was it getting knocked down here? Oh, yeah. Getting bigger, getting sleazy.
Okay. To dial back the limiter again a bit.
Not say, was it getting knocked down here? Oh, yeah. Getting bigger, getting sleazy.
Okay, that's fine. So, really interesting stuff going on here. So maybe, as you already heard, as we added the warmth, the saturation to the vocal, we are also increasing the S sounds, the sharp S sounds in the vocal a bit. And we can get rid of them with the help of the Oxford suppressor. So this is like a de-esser, but a bit more complex.
Not say, was it getting knocked down here? Oh, yeah. Getting bigger, getting sleazy. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really, really nice and soft going on. Not making the vocal too muffled sound and too dull, but yeah, getting rid of the sharp S is really easy.
Not say, was it getting knocked?
So as you saw, I selected the range I want to DS here with these sliders, and then I just move down this threshold. It's really easy to do and fast.
Not say,
Yeah, this is a nice part. Nothing.
Nassay! Nassay!
Yeah.
Nassay! Was it getting knocked down here? Are you getting bigger, getting sleazy? Yeah.
So it would be interesting to compare this de-esser to a normal stock de-esser from Bitwig, like this one. Have a listen here.
Nassay! Was it getting knocked down here? Are you Nassay!
So the problem with the simple de-esser is that it misses these quieter S's, but over-compresses the loud S's, you know? So this is not what we want. If you compare this again.
Nassay! Was it getting knocked down here? Yeah.
Maybe I can make this a bit higher.
Nassay! Was it getting knocked down here?
Can also have a look at another part, maybe.
Things are getting busy down on the...
This is also interesting. Things and busy.
Things are getting busy down on the...
Yeah. We compare this with a stock de-esser.
Things are getting busy down on the...
Okay, maybe.
Things are getting busy down on the...
No, this
Things
is
are getting busy down on the...
not really sounding natural anymore. Wouldn't be too nice to work with.
Things are getting busy down on the... Things are getting busy down on the...
Yeah, much more natural sounding. So let's have a look how our vocal now sounds together with the mix.
When you walk in, hey, and you see that face.
So much better. It's much easier for the vocal to get through the mix, but it sounds extremely dry. So we really have to add in reverb. And this is what I already have done here. On an aux, I added the Oxford Reverb Native. And I want to show you some different presets that are quite interesting. Maybe we go at this part that I really like, because it's quite different.
In a line of words.
And we can easily hear the reverb going on. So first of all, let me show you the ambience, white ambience preset.
In the morning.
So I add here the reverb.
In the morning. Hey. With early vision blur.
Of course, this would be a really huge hall, so we can reduce the reverb time here a bit.
In the morning. Hey.
Maybe a bit too big for this kind of vocal, but a nice preset. Then we have some really nice emulations going on. First of all, I want to show you this EMT preset.
In the morning.
Yes.
Hey. With early vision blur.
Then I can show you this one, the lexicon contemplate.
In the morning, hey, with early vision blur.
A little bit different. Then we have halls, like this one.
In the morning, hey, with early vision blur.
Really nice reverb tail going on.
You were getting easy down on the floor. In a line of words.
Then also some really nice effects like this slap echo.
In a line of words. In the morning, hey.
Really effectful, or for post-processing, something like this.
In a line of words. In the morning.
Like sitting in a car or something like this. I think I liked this one the most, but I will reduce the reverb time a bit.
In a line of words.
Yes.
In the morning, hey, with early vision blur.
Next up, I want to show you the toolbox Vox Vine from Sonnox to widen the vocal a bit. So let's see what we can do with it.
In a line of words. In the morning, hey, with early vision blur.
So as you can hear, you can make it quite extreme, but it's really fast to work with and to get great results with it. We also have some backings going on. This is the singer doing like backing vocals. And also other backing from other singers. So maybe we can have a look at those. I can reverse the stereo spread here, so the right and left channel get swapped. And let me show you how you really can overdo it with it. So this would be extremely wide on this backing. So it already sounds like a little choir to my ear, so this would be quite nice. I don't want to overdo it, of course, but it's nice to work with and really fast to get great results. So now I just had a nice idea. Maybe we can add this, if we go back to this part again. If we use this Vox Doubler Widen plugin, not directly on the vocal, but on this on an aux channel before a reverb, reverb preset. This could be also a nice effect. So let me show you what I mean. I disable this here. So now I will add here this aux effect.
Vision blur. You were getting easy down on the floor. Vision blur. You were getting easy down on the floor.
So this is also a really nice idea to put this Vox doubler before a reverb, and so widen only the reverb from the vocal and not the vocal directly. So this is what we can do. We can also, I already mixed all the other parts, guitars and so on, into this reverb. So it would be nice if all the elements of the mix are in the same room. So I can add also this natural sounding reverb, but also this nice reverb with a Vox doubler on it.
Vision blur. You were getting easy down on the...
So maybe if we go to the beginning here and let's have a listen to the mix. We can make this room a bit smaller. I used here. It's quite small already. And this one, I used this. Yeah, this is maybe also a bit too big. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's check here again.
We were spoken.
Yes.
In a line of words.
Well, this is quite nice, I think. I also, this is the backing vocals are already added into this room. We can also do this with these backing vocals, like this. And we get a really nice natural room going on here with the mix. Next up, I want to show you the Oxford Dynamic plugin again. But on this synthesizer riff, it's not so easy to hear in the mix. It's getting a bit lost, but with the help of the Oxford Dynamic plugin, I think we can get it a bit more in the front of the mix. So it would be nice to make it a bit more grabby, a bit more snappy. Let me show you how we can do this with the Oxford Dynamics plugin, especially with the compressor. So I loop this part, solo it. make the attack a bit longer because I want to make it really, really snappy. So the transients are going through and then the compressor starts to work. But I also want to show you with the compressor are these compressor types. You have normal, classic, and linear. And these other modes are emulating like old compressors, like a 1176 that I used before. And yeah, let me show you the different sounds with these compressor types. So I think it's quite easy to hear how normal is like a really transparent compression, and classic is really adding overtones. So I think this would be working really nice for this kind of sound. Yeah. So in the context of the mix. So, as we now finished the overall mix and it sounds quite nice, I would like to show you the Oxford limiter on the master. So of course it's a bit quiet now, the mix, and we want to get on a competitive loudness level and yeah, make it just a bit more punchy, add some energy, and we can do this easily with the enhance function of the limiter. So let me show you on this mix. Maybe we go on this part. This is quite nice because we have a lot of energy going on here. So as you saw, I increased the input gain, so I get some gain reduction at the peaks. Not all the time, this wouldn't be too good. We have some nice options here in the limiter. We have the auto gain function. This is like a look ahead function, so it's much safer if we enable it, so we don't get any distortion or clipping. Also the same is can we do with a recon meter. This is regarding the true peaks. So if we would render this mix as a wave, but then we maybe like convert it to MP3 or something like this, you can get peaks after the rendering. And the true peak detection can help you that these won't occur. So this is quite a nice function. Also the auto compressor function will help you that you don't get any clipping in your mix. So this is really quite extreme, the enhance function. You can hear how the mix is getting much denser, and we are adding a lot of energy without increasing the volume too much. So this is quite nice. Also, you can hear with the compression, the limiting going on, how the vocal is finally really getting in the front of the mix. Maybe we hear at this part again. When I wake up, hey, and I see that face, I'll be walking, hey, will put me back in my place. Also, if you have a look at this reverb tail, you really can hear it now because the limiter also increases the volume of this sustain and reverb tails. So this is quite a nice effect. When I wake up, hey, and I see that face, I'll be walking, hey, Also, you can add dither to your mix if you are increasing the bit depth to like 24 bits or 16 bit. And you also have the option to use different noise shapings, so like 4 or 5 different option to choose here. I want to render this to 24 bit, so this is why I enabled it. I can have the option here to choose a different type of dithering. So lastly, let me show you the finished mix, yeah, how it sounds now with a finished vocal, of course. Skip this part to this part again.
We were spoke of in a line of words in the morning.
If you compare this to no compressing again, I think this is quite interesting.
We were spoke of in a line of.
So of course the reverb makes a lot of work for this, but I think it's quite nice with, so we didn't do any equalizing or stuff like this. Just this was really important. Oxford Dynamics added some presence with the warmth function, of course, only de-essing a bit, so no equalizer, only reverb and some compression, and we have a really nice vocal going on.
We were spoke of in a line of words in the morning, with early vision blurred. You were getting easy down on the floor, moving down slow, getting down on all fours. Down on all fours. Hey, ah, yeah. And one more time, and I said, was it getting knocked down here? Oh yeah, getting bigger, getting sleazy, yeah.
Okay, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful, this insight into the Sonnox Oxford plugins.